Good morning. So we're over here at a project with Antoine and Robert. We are in the process of putting in a Tesla charger. So let's pop inside here, see what we got going, and get this job underway. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and right now we're trying to figure out which way is best. Yeah, and we're gonna end up rubbing our chuck, the drill chuck, on the main. We ended up deciding it's better to come from the outside meter main combo panel.
That's what I was thinking about there.
Antoine's DeWalt hammer drill is perfect for this application. This way you don't gotta bust out the huge chipping hammer with extension cords for one hole. No matter how careful you are, there's always gonna be a blowout like that. It's either gonna be inside or outside. Just pick your poison. Whenever running conduit on the exterior of a structure like this, or interior, if it's in an area that's quote-unquote subject to damage, if you're going to use PVC, it's got to be Schedule 80 thick wall and not Schedule 40. Right now I'm just measuring the conduit through the wall and making sure the male adapter's flush. Like I was saying before, if you're going to use PVC, it's got to be Schedule 80 if it's in an area subject to damage, which that is roughly defined as anything 10 feet and lower. But you could use Seal Tight, Liquid Tight, rigid, or EMT as well. I don't like EMT or rigid for this application because metallic conduits rust quickly in Florida, and Seal Tight or Liquid Tight wouldn't look as level and plumb as this conduit. I'm just double and triple checking to make sure there's no live conductors right where I pop through with my hole in the side of this cabinet. I've ruined, $100 unibits before just like that. We had to have our conduit come through the side of the meter main combo panel pretty high up, as you can see, because of the Rainbird sprinkler system control box right there. But anyway, when you're up that high, you got to make sure you use the proper O-ring for that male adapter, because according to 312.2 NEC, you got to have a watertight connection, and that's what I'm talking about with Robert right here. Even though we're below the lowest breaker. It's not the lowest breaker, it's the lowest uninsulated connection. I misspoke right there. But we got to make sure that we use a watertight connection to the box. And I'm just patching up that stucco blowout because it's a little wider than the charger that's going to go right on top of it. And if you tap like this with a little mud on your trowel and then knock it down, it matches the texture pretty good.
There you go.
And Antoine comes in with the solid assist and switches it to hammer drill. This thing's solid as a rock and it ain't going nowhere. Now that we have the charger mounted on the wall, we can start pulling the wire. And we're going to pull in number 6s because this is a 60 amp Tesla charger.
Got it?
Yep. Hang on, wait. Straighten this out. All right, go. Good?
Yeah.
And if you can. All right, wait 1 second. All right, pull the black. The black, Antoine. All right, green. Red. Black. Good. The majority of EV chargers, whether they're plug-in or hardwire, require a GFI breaker to be installed. But in this case, it's a 60 amp Tesla charger with an integrated GFI inside built in already, and the manufacturer requires a standard breaker. Is anybody else going to drink this Gatorade the customer gave us? Remind me to remind you to remind me. Can I come in both sides? Yes. These lugs come with their own proprietary Allen wrench. I mean, I guess a regular Allen wrench would fit, but Tesla gives you one that goes in there and keeps falling out of my screwdriver and kind of gets stuck a lot of times too. But it's nice that they give you one. It's important whenever possible to get like dust and debris, especially concrete dust, out of a housing like this because it could get in the terminals and maybe even corrode some of the electrical connections.
Oh, no, that's good.
I gotta say, that is a pretty sharp looking setup. Probably the installer's fault. Time to energize.
Perfect.